Welcome back. Now, born profoundly deaf, Jamie Lee Lewis has faced adversity her whole life. Daughter of rugby league legend, the King, Wally Lewis, Jamie is one in six Australians impacted by hearing loss.
Yeah, now she's on a mission to make sure those affected can reach their full potential. And Jamie and her father, Wally, join us now. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, guys.
How are you going?
Yeah, all good. It's great to have you on the show. Jamie, you've been tested many times in your life and you grew up with a hearing impairment and also had depression and a life-threatening injury in the past 5 years alone. So just tell us a bit about your journey.
Yeah, look, growing up, early days, I never really understood that I was deaf, or that I never let deafness in the way, from doing anything I want to do in life, Sport has always been a massive part in my life, It's something that I can do and feel like it's my happy place. I was just lucky to have a wonderful support from my family, Hear & Say, and the community to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything in school, sport and outside of school. And I think it was a little bit later in my early days that I realised I have a bandage that I can turn myself off whenever I want.
Right,
well,
that's
Wally,
very handy.
I mean, what is that like for you and your wife, Jackie, raising Jamie and the journey she's been on? Because, you've been such a big support for her.
David, it's been fantastic. The one thing that Jackie and I both agree upon is she's a very determined young lady who's never taken no for an answer as she's grown up. She's had wonderful support from her brothers, Mitchell and Lincoln as well, throughout the game, although there has been a little bit of frustrations, the three of them battling for honours in the house at different stages. But we've all been enormously proud of the progress that she's displayed. She basically, had a bit of a tough start to life, but she's never ever used that as an excuse. She simply wanted to get on with everyday life and enjoy it just the same as everybody else does.
Yeah, and you must be incredibly proud of her, as you said, even more so now. I mean, Jamie, you are helping give the gift of sound to deaf babies and kids through an online fundraising event. So just tell us about that.
Yeah, my mission is to be a positive role model for the deaf children, but also even the adults in life. So Giving Day is... This is the Hear & Say's first Giving Day, so it's to ensure that we are here to stay, to help support the children with the hearing loss. So to spread the message that the community had helped programs like Hear & Say give us a hit.
And fundraising has been an enormously important part, of course, but this year, of course, 75% of the income raised for the Hear & Say Centre from fundraising has been kept back. It's been a major disruption for everybody in all walks of life, but particularly for hearing impaired kids that are just wanting to be able to get on with their education and understand things in everyday life.
Well, guys, thank you both so much for being here, and we're going to spread that message right now far and wide. Thank you both for being on the show.
Our pleasure indeed.
Now, if you'd like to show your support, you can attend Hear & Say's Giving Day by visiting hearandsay.com.au/here2stay.
Yeah, all donations made will be doubled by corporate donors. So
that's great, and as the King just said then, usually all these functions, all these charities have huge events. We go to them, people go to them, bands play, they raise so much money, millions of dollars, and you can't do any of that. So they really need your help.